Previously in Driven by Drivers.
This is a Volvo S60 T5 and it shows how far Volvo has come throughout the years.
And this is the Volvo 740, a perfect example of where Volvo came from.
Hello?
What are you talking about? The 740 is way cooler.
No, Frank, it's not.
My name is Frank and you are watching Driven by Drivers. To me, this is automotive at its finest. No nonsense, just simplicity. A simplicity that worked so well that it actually became elegance. Nothing is more straightforward than a good old square Volvo. And I like that. Safety first, comfort second, and no other nonsense.
The car Frank is driving today is part of the 700 series. And the 4 in 740 stands for a 4-cylinder. And if you now think, so the 760 is a 6-cylinder and the 780 is an 8-cylinder, you couldn't be more wrong. But I suggest to visit Wikipedia for that, because it makes no sense at all.
The 700 series were produced between 1982 and 1992 and were meant to replace the 200 series. Yep, meant. Because the production of the 700 series stopped a year earlier than the 240. Nevertheless, still a little over 1.4 million 700 series were produced, which is quite impressive.
The 700 series would take place in the E segment of cars, so the mid-higher class. And it didn't miss two in there.
This car is comfortable as a duck. I own a BMW 5 Series myself, an 86 one, but this car doesn't do under. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised by how solid this car feels. I thought I would have to work to drive it, but it's nothing like that at all. It's not as sporty as a BMW or as elegant as a Mercedes, but it's decent.
To get all this decency forward, this 740 is equipped with a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, producing a whopping 113 brake horsepower. And that bicycle on the roof? That's actually for when you need to go somewhere fast. 0 to 100?
Oh, you're asking me? Oh man, I wouldn't know. Like all 700 series, the speedo is not working, so I have no clue.
Well, the good old internet says 12.1 seconds with a top speed of 173 kilometers an hour. But that's not what you buy a car like this for.
This is a car you buy just because you like old Volvos. Or because you bought it as new and you promised yourself to drive it until it stops. I mean, good luck with that. This car is currently done 411,000 kilometers according to the speedo, but God knows for how long that has been broken already. Nevertheless, it still feels solid. Seats are good, everything's placed at logical places, and really everything is square. The only round thing on this Volvo 740 are the wheels and the steering wheel. And I bet if Volvo had the chance to make them square, they would have done it.
Be there or be square, right? Well, why not both? This Volvo gets you there fair and square.
Yeah, funny guy. But I have to say, I like every square inch of it. Normally, I would tell you about all the options, but unless we call wipers and heating an option, there's not much to say. Okay, it has fog lights, and actually, there's one option. It has seat heating. But that's it. Is a tow hook an option? Does it have a tow hook? No? Oh well, then that's it.
But who needs options in a brake like this? Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. I've been looking at it all day from within the S60 and it just looks so cool. These widened steel wheels empathize the simplicity and everything about this car is staying solid.
This car is in no way comparable to the S60 Wouter is driving today. Frankly, I was pleased to drive the 740 first, because I know the S60 will drive better. I mean, come on, it's a T5 and it's way newer. Of course that's a good car. But it doesn't have the charisma of the 740. Charisma, funny. And there's more to driving than speed or comfort, because I don't think the S60 can beat the smile per mile counter of the 740.
Curious to see if Frank is right about this? In the next episode we swap cars and tell you which one we would choose. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that nonsense, and we'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.